Well, the New York Times front page story, big story, about, I don't know, maybe 25% of the page, front cover, death rate rising amongst middle-aged Americans, middle-aged white Americans, okay? And they're talking about significant increase. We're talking about an increase in 22% deaths, 22% more deaths than it was last year, okay? I mean, just like skyrocketing. Okay, and of course, 2 people got the Nobel Prize for this year in 2015, and the Center for Disease Control Data is what they use and analyze that statistically. And they're attributing it to people middle age with a high school degree or less, okay? And they said they have more pain, more neuropathies. They have the worst general health of any demographic group in America. And this amounts to an increase in deaths by 134 deaths per 100,000 people in this age group between 45 and 54. It's almost the baby boomers, which fall between, they were those born between 1946 and those born in 1964, okay? And it's very, very scary, okay, very scary, because the other industrialized nations, you know, England, France, Germany, so forth, they're doing better. Everybody's living longer. Our middle-aged people with a high school degree or less are not doing well. And, of course, not only do they have the worst general health of any demographic in America, but also they have the worst job and economic outlook, okay? And they're doing a lot of drug overdoses. They have liver disease or blaming it on alcoholism. But when you have peripheral neuropathies, you have more pain in the joints, more arthritis, more heart disease, more high blood pressure, worse general health. This just smacks of deficiencies of the 90 essential nutrients. So everybody needs to get the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths Been Cures, and learn how to add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay? And we have a lot of work to do. This is going to take the entire longevity nation to pull this off. Okay? And we can save America. We can save these middle-aged people that are dying at an increased rate of 22% compared to the other age demographics. This is very scary for this age group. And so we have to intervene because they're shrugging their shoulders and saying, well, here's what we know, but nothing here we can put our finger on which one or which combination of things is actually causing the problem. Well, I guarantee you it's because they're eating all this prepackaged foods, no fresh foods. They don't have gardens of their own. There's 400 families living in apartment buildings. They don't have gardens. They don't have wood ashes anymore with minerals to throw in their gardens. They're not supplementing. These are people who are not supplementing. The fact that there's a commonality that they're using drugs, prescription and street drugs, is that they have pain, they have depression, and so they're using these things because they have easy access to it, right? The doctor is just prescribing like crazy, whether you need them or not, because they get paid for that. And, of course, it's easy to get them on the street. And so this contributes to it. Now, how many vitamins and minerals does a drug head buy? None. They're spending all their disposable money, and they're spending even the money they're supposed to be paying the electric bill with to buying drugs or alcohol. Same way with alcoholics. How many alcoholics buy the 90 essential nutrients? Not very many. And, of course, it's not only their disposable income, if they have any, but also the money that's supposed to be being used to pay for food for their kids and pay the electric bill and so on. Remember that 85% of all personal bankruptcies are due to what? Oh, medical bills. And, of course, this is one of the biggest groups that have, of course, personal bankruptcies. And so this is all wound in together. And only the longevity nation has the capacity to deal with both the health issue and the financial issue. Okay? No, you know, some people can say, okay, we can help you refinance your home if they haven't already repossessed it, right? We have income streams, right? We have all these bonuses, car bonus, all that kind of stuff. Tax benefits when you have your own business as opposed to when you have a good job, you don't have any tax benefits. And then we have the health benefits. You know, we've been doing this a long time. And if you have diabetes, if you have high blood pressure, if you have arthritis, if you have heart disease of any kind, you have dementia, if you can remember, you get somebody in your family to help you with this, lupus, fibromyalgia, we can help you with these things. Okay, we can support and promote maintenance and repair. Your body wants to heal itself, but you need to get the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, 3 essential fatty acids. Contact your longevity associate and ask for the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths Been Cures, and learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Why do the top 20 longevity cultures on Earth have 40 times, why do they have 40 times 100 as we Americans do? I mean, we spend more money for health care than all the nations of the world combined. and yet we rank 60th in longevity. There's 59 other nations whose people live longer than us. God forgive us. We rank 41st when it comes to live births and first-month survivability of our babies. And so we really have a problem here. And it's a basic thing that the medical system has failed us every way you look at it. Okay, I think the only thing that they have under control, and even then it's not perfect, is the emergency room. So you get run over by a truck, you have a good chance of being saved by going to the emergency room. They can stop the bleeding, internal bleeding, anesthetize you, cut you open, stop the bleeding. They can do stuff like that. Anything else, they have failed us terribly. Okay, and that's because they really don't understand how things work. They think that high blood sugar is the disease of diabetes, and they think you have your blood sugar under control. Everything's cool, but it's not. Ask your longevity associate for the books Epigenetics, Immortality, and Rare Earth Spin Cures. Save yourself, save your family, save your church mates, your neighbors, and you'll save America. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them overcome their health challenges? Longevity has been helping people overcome their health challenges for years. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission at Longevity is to educate Americans about their own health. If you like helping people, join us in our fight to save America. While you're helping people prevent and overcome health challenges, you will also be able to build a lucrative home-based business. So what are you waiting for? Come join us and help save America. If you've decided to join us, call your local longevity associate to find out how you can arm yourself with the knowledge that's needed to save America.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Longevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Longevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, it finally happened. We've been talking about it for years. You even got the CD out, someone needs to go to jail. Well, finally, a doctor is going to go to jail, as I've got a CNN story here. Headline, Jury Convicts California Doctor of Murder in Overdose Deaths. This California doctor has been convicted of murder in connection with 3 prescription drug overdose deaths. Prosecutors said that this is the first time in the United States that a doctor has been convicted of murder for overprescribing drugs. This doctor, a Hsiu-Ying Tseng, 45, was found guilty of 23 counts, including 19 counts of unlawful controlled substance prescription, 1 count of obtaining a controlled substance by fraud. She was writing 25 prescriptions of these controlled substances a day. And she was convicted of second-degree murder for the deaths of Hsiu-Ying, 28, of Lake Forest, Stephen Ogle, 24, of Palm Desert, and Joseph Rovero, 21, an Arizona State University student from San.
Sounds like all the age of drug addicts.
Exactly. And so they were all in their 20s when they died between March and December of 2009. And according to the district attorney, Jackie Lacey, says this verdict sends a strong message to individuals in the medical community who put patients at risk for their own financial gain. In this case, the doctor stole the lives of 3 young people in her misguided effort to get rich quick. Her attorney, Tseng's attorney, Tracy Green, said the case doesn't bode well for doctors who prescribe controlled substances. She goes on to say, while we all disagree with the jury's decision, we appreciate their conscientiousness. I think the jury did the best job they could, and ultimately the plan will be to appeal the decision. Tseng was arrested 3 years ago after undercover agents posed as patients with pain problems. So she was, giving out drugs to whoever be willing to pay the price. And, I think this sets an important precedent. It's something we've talked about on this show for a number of years that, these doctors need to be held accountable for this stuff. And it's surprising it's surprising that it's 2015 for the first time a doctor ever goes to jail. I mean, it's just
in
crazy.
100 years. Doesn't that seem like it's worth a flourish? There you go.
So
only dead doctors don't lie.
Maybe one of those prosecutors listened to your CD. Someone needs to go to jail.
There you go. Yeah, it's possible. But anyway, yeah, you're exactly right. And of course, I used to see this on the autopsy table when I was doing all those autopsies. That why were these people dying? Oh, prescription drugs. Oh, I see. And of course, usually the prescription drugs weren't even necessary, but the patient was complaining a lot, and so the doctor just gave him something to get rid of the pain. Give them a very strong prescription so they didn't have to deal with it anymore. They didn't have time to sit there for 15 minutes and talk with a person and hold their hand and console them like doctors did 100 years ago. And so they wanted to move on to the next patient, so they just wrote them a quick script and got out of there, and, of course, with dire consequences. So thank you for bringing up that one. And there's a certain amount of this involved in these young people now who the death rate in America has gone up 22% in the last year. Okay, because they said a lot of these were from drug deaths, but they didn't know why they were getting the drugs. Okay, because they weren't that bad of pain. They might have a little arthritis. You could take ibuprofen or something like that and deal with the pain. They didn't really need OxyContin and morphine and things like that. And so the doctors were definitely overprescribing. And so this whole article that I did in the monologue was certainly in a front page story in the New York Times, certainly goes along with the story you're sharing. And it's really, really something that people have to say, okay, look, I'm going to get a second opinion here before I do what the doctor says. Just like you're going to put a roof on your house or sprinklers in your yard. Do not take what your doctor says and just do it. You want to say, I appreciate that. Let me check it out. I'll Google it. I'll read Wallach's books. I'll ask other doctors for their second, third, and fourth opinions before I make up my mind. And to really do your due diligence, and it'll add health here to your life, and you won't be taken advantage of. Thank you so much, Doug. Well, stick with us. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to North Carolina. And Lisa, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Lisa. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Lisa in Ohio. Is this right, Lisa?
Okay. How can we help you?
Okay, my husband's actually in the hospital right now. He's got IgA nephropathy. He's got less than 20% kidney function, and they're saying they might need to. He's actually been put on a referral for a transplant. And he's been on the products now for about 5 weeks. He's been on the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. He's also on the Cardia Sticks, as you had suggested to us in Cincinnati. They're saying they might need to put him on dialysis in the meantime before they possibly try to give him a transplant. He has some kind of leg infection going on. His temperature has gone up. He's got low potassium, fever of 102. So I'm just trying to figure out, or get your advice on what do you think we should do from here, if I should let him talk to me.
Okay, well, here's the first thing I would do.
Yeah.
Here's the first thing I would do is to get a second opinion from another renal specialist, another doctor. Okay? And if you're anywhere close to the university where they have the medical school in North Carolina, I would definitely ask the pathologist who looked at the kidneys to do two things. Number one, send you a copy, email you a copy immediately, and then call us tomorrow and read to me what their opinion was and, so forth at the bottom of the page. Okay? Their conclusions or opinion or diagnoses. Okay? Some, they call it different things, but it's always the last paragraph. I can look at it, but also you need to have them ship to the university's pathology department in the medical school a set of the slides from the biopsies and get another opinion before you rush to judgment here, okay? I would want to know what his creatinine level was when they first diagnosed him. Okay, it should be below 0.9, 0.8, that sort of thing. And usually when they're talking about serious kidney failure, it'll be like 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 or something like that. But it really needs to be 0.8 or 0.9. And so let's see what it was when they first diagnosed him. And let's see the last creatinine levels? Did it go down? Did it go up? Did it stay the same? And, why all this rush to judgment? And it may be because things are getting better. Okay, just because you're running a fever because he has a leg infection, okay, is a totally different story than the kidney thing. All right, so that's a different story. But let's, get another opinion. He's in the hospital. I'm sure they're giving him IV antibiotics and something for the infection, and they're not going to let you give him anything in the hospital. Okay, I guarantee you that. But how much does your husband weigh?
He weighs about 280. He's 6'2".
Okay, 280. Well, yeah, he needs to lose about 70 pounds. Hang on. We'll be back, and we'll give you a program after these messages if we can get him out of the hospital. Okay, Doug, we're going right back to North Carolina and Lisa. All right, Shar, this is a Shar thing. Okay.
Yes.
Lisa's husband has kidney disease, and we don't know the degree because we need to know what his creatinine was when he was first diagnosed and what his latest creatinine levels are. But he weighs 280 pounds. So what would you do to encourage healthy kidney function? Okay, and let's start there.
Well, I would get him on a gluten-free diet so he can absorb first.
Okay,
exactly. And then he needs 3 healthy brain and heart packs, and he also needs the Ultimate Daily, the Cardio Sticks, and the Cardio FX.
There you go. So, Lisa, 280 pounds, Char's exactly right. 3 of the healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose for everything at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. And then the the Ultimate Daily tablets. So I could get 2 bottles a month, so we can take 12 a day, 4 at breakfast, 4 at lunch, 4 at dinner. All the Ultimate Cardio Sticks. He's going to need 3 of those a day, 1 at breakfast, 1 at lunch, 1 at dinner. That's 3 boxes a month. And then I would also give him the Cardio FX. Give him the Cardio FX. I'd go ahead and give him 9 of those a day, 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner. And that's 3 bottles a month. Get him off all the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. And you got to be, really obsessive about none of the bad stuff here. And let's start there. We can help him. He'll begin to lose weight on this program. He can give up all carbohydrates too. That means absolutely no grains whatsoever, no potatoes, no of any kind, no white potatoes, red potatoes, sweet potatoes, none of the wheat, barley, rye, and oats for the gluten anyway, but certainly no corn, no buckwheat, no rice, none of that kind of stuff. But he can have vegetables. He can have all the vegetables he's wanting. He can have red meat, serving the size of a deck of cards. He could have poultry, serving the size of a deck of cards. He could have fish, serving the size of a deck of cards. And then, of course, I want him to have at least, say 8, 10 eggs a day, maybe even 12 or 15, a big guy like him. He could have a third of those at breakfast, a third at lunch, a third at dinner time. And if he has that many eggs, he doesn't need so much meat, poultry, and fish. Nothing fried, no oils, okay? And give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know what this new lab work and the new doctor's visit says. We need to know that. But this will help him support and promote healthy kidney function, support and promote healthy blood pressure, and we'll go from there. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one.
We're just about 10 seconds away.
10 seconds away. Well, I'll just remind everybody, get a hold of my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, and find out why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. Why do they have 100-year-old per 250 of their population? We only have 1 per 10,000. Get the book Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. Well, we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Let's head to North Carolina, and Greg, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Greg, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. How are you?
Okay, how can I help you?
My brother-in-law got 2 issues going on. The first one, he's a truck driver, and they have to go through eye examinations every year, and found out that he has keratoconus, and
okay.
So he's no longer able to drive trucks anymore. Been doing it for over 25, 30 years. And the other thing is that he has sores all over his body. I guess the only way I can describe it is like dew sores. Maybe a kid would get from playing in the grass. The only way I can explain it. But
yeah, does he have any like dry, rough skin on his arms and legs?
Not sure about that.
Okay. But how much does he weigh?
I'd say about 215.
Okay, so he's what, 6 foot tall, 5'11"?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you know? Does he have any respiratory problems? Any COPD, asthma, bronchitis?
None of that.
Okay. Any high blood pressure?
Yes.
He does have high blood pressure. What about diabetes?
No.
Okay. Do you know if he has any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease?
Nothing as severe as Crohn's disease, but not sure about constipation.
Okay, yeah, you need to ask him for us. Okay, Shar, this is actually a Shar thing. Okay, now this skin problem and the keratoconus is actually a simple deficiency of a single vitamin. This is what causes all these blind rock and roll singers like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles and everything. They had keratoconus, and it'll make you go blind. And you can get this as a little kid or an adult. It is a very specific disease. Goes along with all these skin problems he has, and is caused by a vitamin A deficiency. Why would this guy not, if he's eating salads, he'll get enough beta-carotene to make vitamin A. So what do you think's happening here, Miss Shar?
I think he has a gluten intolerance and he's not able to absorb it.
Well, you're exactly right. Okay, almost always it's a gluten intolerance when you have keratoconus. What happens is the cornea, the clear portion of the front of your eye, is made in layers, and the two outside layers get ulcerated away, and the inner layer, because of the pressure in the eye, bulge out through there, and it's kind of like one of these traffic cones sticking out of the front of your eye. Okay, it's called keratoconus. This dry skin, the little skin with little bubbles and things on the skin, this is also caused by vitamin A deficiency, and it's called keratosis. Okay, so Shar is exactly right. And so what would you do for this guy? What would you give him for these problems at 215 pounds?
Well, personally, I would get him on a gluten-free diet, of course, right away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd give him two healthy brain and heart packs, personally.
Okay. And what would you do for the high blood pressure piece?
I'd give him the Ultimate Daily and the Cardio FX and the Cardio Sticks.
Well, there you go. And so, again, just to repeat what Shar said here, Greg, your brother-in-law needs to have 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose for the breakfast and dinner. I'd get him 1 bottle of the Ultimate Daily tablets, 3 of those twice a day. Get him the Ultimate Cardio Sticks, two boxes a month. Give him 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner time. And what was the third one, Shar?
I mean, what was the third one? Get the Cardio Sticks, the Cardio FX, and the Cardio...
Okay.
And the
the Cardio FX. There you go, Cardio FX. That's 2 bottles a month. Get 3 Cardio FX at breakfast and dinner. All that's designed to support and promote healthy blood pressure, to give him a maximum amount of vitamin A. And, of course, being gluten-free is absolutely imperative. That means I'm assuming this is your sister who's married to him since he's your brother-in-law. Okay, and so she and the dog and the cat and the bird and the fish, mother-in-law, renter, everybody living in the house needs to be gluten-free because of cross-contamination, laundry, food preparation surfaces, the couch where everybody watches TV, the bed, and all that kind of stuff. These things repair themselves quite quickly, okay? But you got to be drop-dead obsessive about giving up gluten, and then you'll absorb these things in an optimal way, and good things happen. Give us a call every couple of weeks if you would, Greg. Let us know your brother-in-law's blood pressure levels. Let us know how his vision is going. Let us know anytime he visits the doctor and he gets he should be able to get if he's still of age of driving, he could get his certificate back within 3 to 4 months. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Amarillo, Texas, and Dale, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Dale, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, this is Dale Kinsey from Amarillo, Texas.
Okay.
How are you?
Okay, sir. How can we help you?
Well, I've been on the 2.0 pack for about a year, and all arthritis is gone. And but I'm taking testosterone through the VA, and my hemoglobin is going through the roof. And they were wanting to put me on blood thinners, but I can give a pint of blood. About.
Okay, wait a minute. You say your hemoglobin is going high?
Yes.
And your hemoglobin is the red pigment in your red blood cells that hold oxygen.
Yes.
Did they give you a name of the disease?
Yeah, but I can't. Do you know the name of it, sir? I can't remember.
Are they taking blood from you?
Yes. That's
okay. They take a pint of blood from you every month or something like that.
Every 3 months.
Okay.
I get beat.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Say again.
and I get dizzy, and I'm not feeling good and kind of sluggish if I don't. My blood gets real thick.
Okay. They got you on blood thinners.
Yeah, I don't want to take blood thinners.
Okay, but that's what they want to do, right?
Yes. But
Okay.
They know that.
Do you have any arthritis or noisy joints or anything like that?
I did, but the 2.0 pack got rid of it.
Okay, got rid of it. Okay, good.
Yes.
And how long have you had this problem with your hemoglobin?
Only since I've been taking testosterone.
Okay, only since you've been taking testosterone. That's kind of interesting.
A year and a half.
Okay, but you're still taking your healthy bone and joint packs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I would do here is also, Shar, what would you give him here? This, I think, is pretty straightforward.
Well, what I would do is quit taking the testosterone stuff and eat a lot of eggs and butter instead.
Well, there you go. There's a good idea. Exactly. Just refuse to go get any more of the testosterone. You can make your own testosterone. If you eat like a big fellow like you, what do you weigh?
200.
Okay, 200. Yeah, I'd be eating, say, like 8, 10 eggs a day, soft scrambled butter, soft boil, soft poach. But what would you give him, also, Shar, to encourage testosterone production?
I would give him Zeratest.
Perfect. You get an A+, dear. Absolutely. I'd go ahead and take 3 Zeratest at breakfast and 3 Zeratest at dinner time. That'd be 2 bottles a month. And as spelled Xeratest, is designed to encourage hormone production. And if you want to throw something else in, do the HGH for your pituitary to stimulate everything. But I think you get away with a Zeratest and 6, 8, 10 eggs a day, like Shar says. And I would definitely give up the testosterone. If this problem showed up after you started taking the testosterone, time to kick it out of your life. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Jimmy, 9 Flat Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Colorado. And Heather, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Heather, you're on the air.
Hello, Doctor. Hello,
Hi,
Dr.
how can we
Wallach.
help you?
I just had a colonoscopy and an endoscopy done due to chronic diarrhea, and they found that I don't have a gallbladder, and my liver is pumping the bile into the lower part of my stomach. It's migrating up into my stomach.
Let's stop a minute there. Did you have your gallbladder surgically removed?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be no surprise you don't have any gallbladder because it was surgically removed. There should be a scar there. I don't know why they're surprised they found that you had no gallbladder. I find that amusing. Okay.
No. The bile is being from the liver. It's migrating up into my stomach instead of going into the colon.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have a history of being constipated, or you have chronic diarrhea? You said
chronic diarrhea.
How long? Since you were a kid, or just the last week, or what?
No, it's for years, 30 years.
Years, 5 years at least.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any history of skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
No.
Okay, any history of asthma as a kid?
No.
Do you have your appendix out?
Yes.
Okay, there's a bingo there. How much do you weigh, Heather?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 108. And I am
108, so
5'5".
you're 5'5", so you're very slim. Okay. Now, do you have any other issues? Do you have a history of, like, diabetes or arthritis, high blood pressure?
I have arthritis, and I have a double scoliosis. It's quite pronounced.
Okay. All right, Shar, this is a Shar thing. 108 pounds, chronic diarrhea, no gallbladder. What's your problem?
No, she's got a gluten intolerance. That's why all that happened.
Exactly. Okay. And, of course, the reason why you have scoliosis and arthritis is you can't absorb nutrients. Even if you were supplementing, you can't absorb them. So, Shar, we've done some great things with people with chronic scoliosis, people age 50. How old are you, Heather?
65.
Okay. So you're within the range of still alive and younger than 100, okay? So what would you do for her, Shar, for the scoliosis and no gallbladder, chronic diarrhea?
Well, she's got to get on a gluten-free diet immediately. And she said she had arthritis and stuff, so I would get her on a healthy bone and joint pack. And she could also get one of those inversion tables and start using that, because our friend, remember, our friend was shorter than me, and I'm short, and she's now taller than me from getting
And all her symptoms from her back problems and peripheral neuropathies are gone, and she looks and acts like she's like 20 years younger since we straightened her back out. And as you say, she's grown at least 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. And she's 50 years old when she started, and by the time she was 51, all this happened because she was using the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack for her weight and also the inversion board. Now let's see here. What would you do for the no gallbladder thing?
Oh, she needs the Ultimate Enzymes gallbladder in a bottle.
Yes, exactly right. We call it the gallbladder in a bottle because it does have oxbol in there, and I'd have her 108 pounds. I'd have her take one of those 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water. And the chronic diarrhea should significantly get better or go away because she's on a gluten-free diet. And let's start there. Okay, one other thing I would give her. What new product would you give her, Shar?
I would give her the Niacin Plus.
The Ultimate Niacin Plus, exactly right. Okay, because you might also have a little pellagra in there. And so I would also have you take one bottle of the Ultimate Niacin Plus. It's time release. It's a pill. It's also non-flush. But in addition to the niacin, it has nattokinase to dissolve blood clots. It also has a wonderful blend of herbs that, let's see, it has the English hawthorn berry for supporting healthy blood flow, okay? And also has anti-inflammatory herbs in there. So I'd go ahead and take one of those twice a day, as one bottle a month. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks, Heather. Let us know how the diarrhea is going, how the everything else is going. Okay, thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Doug and Richard, superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with arthritis, strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's Java Fit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arequipa coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Longevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Longevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Longevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.